and that's why we're all here gathered together and everyone's getting along and having a great night. And so let's keep the vibes going.
So all the families that came from however far, whatever. So everyone raise your glass if you have one. And everyone should have a glass. Everyone should. Everybody should. So thank you guys so much for doing this for us. And we love all of you so much.
Which comes very easily. You're the kind of friend who makes everyone around you feel included, loved, and understood. And I feel very lucky to have grown so close to you over the past 4 years. I could talk about all of the memories and moments we've shared, but I would rather talk about some of the things that make you so special. One of the things I admire the most about you is how deeply you understand people. You are so emotionally intuitive, and you always seem to know when someone needs support, reassurance, or just someone to sit with them and listen. For me personally, you've been such a calming and comforting presence, and I know I can always count on you if you simply just get me. The past 4 years have been full of amazing moments, challenges, and changes, and through everything, I've watched you grow to become even more compassionate, even more thoughtful, and even more understanding of others. Your kindness will take you so far in life. You really make people feel safe, you make people feel important, and you bring warmth into every room you walk into. You have this rare ability to make people feel like they're not alone. I'm so proud of you, not just for graduating, but for the person you've become along the way. I feel so grateful to know you, to love you, and to have shared these years with you. I cannot wait to see all the amazing things that you'll do next, because everybody who gets a Zoe in their life is truly lucky.
Chloe. I vividly remember the first time we met, sitting in the Sharp lobby, talking about sororities and Rush, having absolutely no idea that we would end up going Kappa together. I was so nervous and honestly felt like I didn't know anyone in our PC, but I remember spending that entire bid day running around with you and immediately feeling included and excited for the years to come. You have this incredible way of making people feel seen and comfortable from the moment they meet you. I'm already gonna cry. It's one of the qualities I admire most about you. One of my favorite memories with you will forever be sophomore year after our Kappa day party, running around the hallway, absolute feral, blasting Alvin and the Chipmunks, and causing complete chaos on our floor while yelling at Jordan Smith for singing opera so loudly that he was somehow a disturbance. One of the funniest nights ever. But without fail, you always know how to make me laugh harder than anyone else. Your humor is so unique, random, and creative in the best way possible. And I genuinely don't know how your brain comes up with half the things you say. But beyond being hilarious and fun, you are also one of the most driven people I know. Your work ethic is inspiring, and your ambition is unwavering, and I know it will take you so far. I feel so lucky that college gave me a roommate and friend like you. You've made some of the best years of my life even brighter, funnier, and more meaningful. And I truly cannot imagine this experience without you. I'm grateful for you and excited to watch the amazing things you accomplish, and I love you.
And Reddit, you got a special one. Sydney, if you were to tell freshman year me that I would be writing you a speech right now, I'm not sure I'd believe you. And seeing as your contact for me is still laurel skies for me, you definitely didn't expect this either. But boy, am I glad that we're still here 4 years later. From the day I met you, I knew there was something special about you. You have an appreciation for life and those in it that you just don't see every day. Your life hasn't always been easy, but your resilience and ability to find the good in people regardless is something I truly admire. There are not many girls that can put up with 3 frat boys as roommates, but we never had a doubt about you being able to handle it. And judging by how often they come over, you made them feel right at home. Now you're going to get uncomfortable because it's time to be sappy. Being your roommate has truly been one of my favorite parts of college. You make every day silly, but above all, you've become one of my best friends. We never have a bad time together, and I'm so glad we got stuck in Unit C together. I will miss our time in the basement of our house, and although sometimes I tell you to show up, I will really miss your singing. You are one of the hardest workers I know, and I hope you know you deserve every good thing coming to you. I hope you know how proud we all are of you, and I can't wait to see all that you accomplish.
I did.
Mine is for Laura. And part of my voice is getting over a cold. Laurel, it's honestly hard to put into words the kind of friend that you are, but not only the kind of friend you are, but the kind of person you are. For anyone here who doesn't already know, Laurel is the definition of an old soul. She's happiest just being with people, doing anything as long as it's together. Whether it's volunteering at an elderly home and playing bingo for hours, spending time with the kids she babysits, becoming so close with the Danish exchange student that they end up spending Thanksgiving with her family, or of course accompanying me on our weekly dates to walk dogs from the shelter. Laurel just has this way of making everyone feel like they belong, no matter if they have 2 legs, 4 legs, gray hair, or are in daycare. There's nobody that I would rather spend every day with, because nobody is company quite like having a Laurel in your life. Since the parents are here, I will spare the Steve-O story. I would like to say that the Mahoney drinking genes created a beautiful alter ego that manages to befriend anybody that crosses her path, especially if those people are 60 plus years old in Margaritaville. Laurel, you're truly the only person I know who sees the good in everyone and everything. You are the friend all 9 of us turn to when we need real, honest love. You make people feel seen in both their highs and their lows, and that is so rare. 4 years ago, Laurel and I met through Sydney, and I had no idea that she'd become one of my best friends. Someone I now get to share where I'm from in Boston and where we grew together in New Orleans with. No matter how long you've known Laurel, you felt the genuineness of her presence. She has this quiet way of making people feel comfortable, understood, and truly cared for, just by being herself. I know your future is going to be so bright because wherever you go, you bring that same warmth and kindness with you. You make people feel like they matter, and that is something the world needs so much more of. We are all so lucky to have you in our lives, and I feel especially lucky to call you my best friend. We love you so much, Steve-O.
I hand wrote it, and then realized about 20 minutes ago I couldn't read my handwriting. Most mornings, the first person I text is Shar. Whether we're coordinating what time to leave for class, telling each other the funny details of the night before, deciding what to get for breakfast, or just planning in how many minutes I should come upstairs to hang out in person. Morning after morning, I find myself barely awake, reaching over to grab my phone, call or text Charlotte to start my day. She's the kind of person who makes you feel like everything you tell her is the most important thing she's ever heard. In fact, sometimes, as I'm actively experiencing something, I'll find my mind wandering.
I was confused why you were saying my name. Sorry. You gotta go stand next to me.
Okay. When I started thinking about what I wanted to say about Skylar, I realized the hardest part is that there's no single story or sentence that explains why everyone loves her so much. It's not one big moment, but rather every little thing that she is all the time. Skylar, you're generally the glue of every single group you've ever been a part of, our house, our friendships, and honestly college in general. So much of it worked because of you. You're the person helping us make the plans, the reservation, texting reminders, figuring out rides, and making sure everyone's always accounted for. You make every day feel important, and you make our traditions happen, and somehow you make the chaos feel manageable. I honestly think a huge reason our college experience turned out as amazing as it did is because Skylar cared enough to make it happen. Me personally, living with Skylar has completely changed my life. I will forever have a more positive outlook and always be asking questions I learn about the people I encounter. Even though we hang out all day, every day, Skylar and I end every night making sure we soak up every last moment together, and I will always remember those days. She has this eagerness and excitement for life, and it pulls everybody together. The thing about Skylar is that she gives that energy to everybody, not just us. Her camp friends, her family, her hometown friends, everyone you've ever met, even her characters seem to carry the same intense confusion, love, and gratefulness for you all at the same time. It says those things say more about you than anything I ever could. You meet people who are funny, smart, outgoing, and caring, but it's rare to meet someone like you who makes every person around them feel important. Skylar does that so naturally. She is also, without question, the weirdest and most unique girl I know, and I mean it in the best way possible. There's truly nobody else like you. The things you say, the way your brain works, the random prompts and stories, and the way you bring everybody into a room, even if we have just met them. Life is never boring with you ever. Living with someone for this many years means you've seen every version of them. The stressed version, the exhausted version, the laughing so hard you can't breathe version, the homesick, the dramatic, the version crying over something ridiculous at 2 a.m. And through all of it, Skylar has always shown up for all of us. She is there for everybody, and I don't think she realizes how much comfort she gives the people around her by just being herself. I think one of the best things about Skylar is that she makes life just feel so exciting, even if it's a random Tuesday. A dinner will become a whole event that we'll do every single year on that day just because, and you make 815 a house, or you made 815 not just a house, but a home. And I know all of us are going to leave college realizing how much of the specialty we have from each other came from you, and honestly it's impossible to describe you fully because it's, again, not just one thing, it's everything, every single thing you do and think just makes you who you are. And I can't even express how much I love you so much. Sorry about that.
Okay. 4 years ago, I helped Ariel move in with a random girl I had met a couple of times. Little did the reluctant and sweating freshman version of me know, the girl on the other side of the mattress she carried would turn into her best friend. And that girl is Ashley. If you go to Tulane, you know Ashley. That is not an exaggeration. In 4 years, you have made more of an impact on this place than anyone I know. And the proof is a collection of people who have gravitated into your orbit. From CMI to pre-med, Barcelona to Sharp, you somehow have made every corner of the school feel like yours. You like to say that you got lucky with your friends, but I want to correct the record. It was never luck, it was your humor, your intelligence, your love, and your individuality, all the things that make you so you. You love cheese and you hate raisins. You love turtles, especially your own, and you remain inexplicably opposed to dogs. Your eyes get big when you have a good bite of food, and you like to pace the room when you're stressed. You're the most hardworking person I know, as exemplified by your constant use of Anki flashcards last year. Even at the boot, she was drilling her MCAT studying on her phone. You love the Grateful Dead and house music, but hold a grudge against country music. You're a devoted daughter, friend, sister, and Depopper. Your dimples appear when something makes you smile, and when you laugh hard enough, you snort, and it's my favorite sound in the world. These tiny things are so specifically you, Ashley, that it is almost impossible to believe you were once a stranger to me. We have a running joke that you treat me the way you treat Garth, her boyfriend, for those of you who don't know. Sometimes you can't get enough of me and you're squeezing me and hugging me, and other times you're swatting me away, usually because I deserve it. But beneath the joke, much like in a real relationship, you are really my person. You're the one I call when I need to be calmed down, when I need honesty or wisdom, or when I need perspective, and always when I need medical advice. And on that note, I know you're going to be an extraordinary physician, not because you're brilliant, though you are undeniably, but because you know better than anyone I've ever met how to be with people. The pre-med track does not teach what you have, nor does the MCAT test for it, but your ability to walk into a room and make people laugh, feel safe, and understood is what your future patients will admire the most. The relationships you've built here at Tulane are the most honest testament to that. Ashley, I'm a better person for knowing you. You're woven into every one of my favorite memories I have at this school and are one of the greatest gifts I have gotten here. Wherever the next years take you, I know that you will do again what you have done here by simply being you. I love you so much, and though I like to deny it, in a time defined by uncertainty, I'm completely certain that our friendship's for life. I can't wait to watch you save lives and change the world.
Okay. To be loved is to be seen. And Sid, you truly have a gift for ensuring that each person that you value in your life feels fully and wholeheartedly seen by you. Perhaps this is why you are the only girl that I know that seemingly has hundreds of people who consider you to be their best friend. Your ability to make your friends feel special is truly a gift and not one that only benefits you. As one of those hundreds of people who considers you to be my best friend, I feel very lucky each and every day to have you in my life, as you are always there for me when I need you, and just across the narrow hallway of 815 Broadway, Unit B. I truly wish that I could carry you around in my pocket, and I almost could, but I can't. No one else is able to provide me with the same kind of level-headed, empathetic advice and guidance as you do every day. Throughout our 4 years, you have helped me grow into the friend that I am standing here today, one that is leaps and bounds ahead of the very grumpy girl who you met in the Boston airport. For context, I had just gotten back from the first leg of my flight back from Rome, and my flight got delayed 12 hours. I sent Charlotte home with Sydney and sat in the Boston airport for another 13 hours. So you did not get the best impression of me, and I'm very lucky that you gave me another chance. You've taught me how to pour into my friendships while reserving love and energy for myself. You've shown me that balancing a million tasks in each day actually is feasible, and if there is a will, there is a way. You have helped me to see through shallow situations, and whether we are crying about silly Tulane boys or overwhelmed about school or the future, you always manage to end my day with a positive interaction that leaves me feeling much more at ease. I have never met someone quite like you. Someone who I haven't a doubt in my mind will go so far in life and will continue to thrive throughout every phase. Although we are going to be on opposite sides of the continent instead of opposite sides of the hall, I know that you will always be a very special part of my life and will always be my trusted confidant who I know will always be there to put my worries at ease. I can't wait to see all of the wonderful things that you do, which will one day culminate in an 815 executive cabinet with you as our leader, the President of the United States. I love you so much, Sid. I am always so proud of you and so lucky to call you my best friend.
Dear Penny, I honestly don't even know where to begin. Waiting to meet you in the Warren lobby, you, Shar, and Chloe is more than a core memory for me. When I heard another girl from California was joining our friend group, I was so excited. And then you walked in, I immediately spotted the blonde with all your Target stuff, you know the moment, and I just knew I was going to love you. From that very first moment, we clicked so easily. It felt natural, effortless, like we had known each other for way longer than we actually had. And now I genuinely can't imagine my life without you in it. I think I knew from the beginning that this wasn't just a college friendship, but this friendship is lifelong. We've made so many memories together that I could stand here all day and try to name them, like my first birthday, running around Bourbon Street, getting matching shirts, and just being completely carefree with Ashley. That's when I realized, okay, Penny is fun, like always really fun, and never for anything. And then there's all our beach days, our trip to Santa Barbara and the ranch. Thank you, Mr. Robbins, for that one. Serving together, there's moments where it's just easy and happy, and you are seriously my sense of home here. And of course, our Jazz Fest conveyor belt. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Those late nights, the endless talking and laughing all night in your bed after nights out, those are the moments I'll hold on to forever. But beyond all the fun, what makes you so special is who you are at your core. You're unapologetically yourself in the best way, and you have this confidence and authenticity that people are naturally drawn to. And you're one of the hardest working people I know. Watching you take on law school and everything that comes with it has been so inspiring, and I'm so proud of you, and I truly can't wait to see where that journey takes you. And when I think about college as a whole, you're such a huge part of what made it so special for me. It's the little everyday moments, waking up at the same house, random late night talks, and getting ready together and laughing over nothing that ended up meaning the most. You made this place feel like home, like a home away from home. You were there for all the highs, all the chaos, and everything in between, and you have been by my side through every single experience and have always made it better. College wouldn't have been the same without you, and honestly, I don't think I would be the same either. But what stands out to me even more than your ambition is your heart. You don't just show passion for your future, you show it for the people in your life, and you care so deeply and you never do anything halfway when it comes to your friends. No matter what's going on in your life, you always make the time, you always show up, and you always listen. In fact, you're the most active listener I know. And I mean this when I say it, you have never once failed to be there for me. Whether it's a small moment, something bigger, I know I can always count on you. Even telling Tab to be me in class that one day. But we don't need to relive that. You make people feel seen, supportive, and important, and that's something really rare. You bring so much energy, loyalty, and love into every relationship you have, and I feel so lucky to be on the receiving end of that. Getting to grow with you, to visit each other's homes, and build this friendship forever over time has made me realize just how meaningful it is. This friendship is not just going to end at college, it's something that's going to last forever, and I can't wait to teach our kids how to serve together so we can have unlimited beach days. I'm so grateful for you, Penny. Truly, you've made my life so much better just being in it, and I love you.
When I walked onto the third floor of Sharp in August of 2022, I didn't know if my roommate would like me, if I'd get along with the other girls in my dorm, or if I'd ever find my place here. Little did I know that the girl 2 doors down the hall would quickly become a lifelong friend. Ariel was the coolest girl I'd ever met. She would tell us all about her surfing adventures, wear black Vans every day of freshman year with pride, and is effortlessly beautiful inside and out. Ariel and I were inseparable that first semester of college. All of our firsts were together, from the first day of class to the first time at the boot, our first football game, first bourbon night, and first bottomless brunch. And I'm so incredibly lucky to say that we did all of that again for the last time together, too. Ariel's the kind of person we should all aspire to be. For the last 4 years, I've never doubted Ariel's friendship or love. She makes it so apparent how much she cares about you and goes to great lengths to make sure that you don't forget it. Ariel has too many friends, like seriously, we can't keep track at this point, and dedicates all of herself to every single person and thing in her life. Whether taking Barcelona to the championships, signing up for another marathon after bottomless brunch, or securing her dream job for the Saints and Pelicans, Ariel continues to impress us every day, even now 4 years later. Ariel, thank you for always being 2 doors away. I wouldn't want to share our little corner of home with anyone else. I love you so much and can't wait to see what the future has in store for you.